You ever wonder why something almost happened, but didn't? That accident that didn't occur, that person who walked out of your life, that opportunity that slipped through your fingers? What if I told you that wasn't coincidence? That was God's protection. Today, I want to show you 7 powerful signs that God is protecting you, even when it doesn't look like it. Because sometimes what feels like rejection is actually divine redirection, and what feels like delay is really His shield. Before we dive in, hit like, comment, cover me, Lord, and subscribe for weekly spiritual guidance that keeps your heart anchored in God, even when life feels uncertain. Now let's get into it. Sign 1. The relationship suddenly ended. You thought they were the one. The connection felt strong. The timing seemed right. Then out of nowhere it ended. You felt blindsided, betrayed, heartbroken. But listen closely. God may have removed them to protect you from pain they would have caused later. You saw chemistry, God saw compromise. You saw potential, He saw patterns. They weren't meant to go where He's taking you. Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." He's not being cruel, He's protecting your purpose. Sign 2. You were denied that opportunity. The job, the promotion, the open door, you prayed for it, prepared for it, and believed for it. But it didn't happen, and you thought, God, why would you shut the door I prayed for? But what you didn't know was that opportunity would have distracted you, drained you, or detoured you. Sometimes the worst thing God could do is say yes too soon. Psalm 84:11 says, "No good thing does He withhold from those who walk uprightly." So if He withheld it, then in this season it wasn't good for you. That's protection. Sign 3. A sudden change in direction. You were on one path, and then boom, everything shifted. Plans collapsed. Your clear future got foggy, but somehow deep inside, peace remained. That's not confusion. That's God redirecting your steps. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Sometimes He has to interrupt your comfort to keep you on course. You might not understand now, but you'll thank Him later. Sign 4. You feel isolated and hidden. You used to be surrounded by people, but now you feel alone, overlooked, unseen. You wonder, why am I being left out? Because God hides those He's preparing. Before Jesus began His ministry, He was hidden for 30 years. Before David wore a crown, he was hidden with sheep. If you feel isolated, it might not be punishment. It might be God's protection from premature exposure. He hides what He values. This is not a rejection. It's a cocoon. Sign 5. You keep hearing no. You've been applying, dreaming, pushing forward, but it's just no. Not yet. Try again later. Friend, sometimes repeated no's are a yes in disguise, a yes to something higher, better, safer. Isaiah 55:9 says, "As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways." God isn't closing doors to frustrate you. He's closing doors to funnel you toward the one He designed for you. Don't fight every no. Sometimes that no is your lifeline. Sign 6. You have an unexplainable restlessness. You're in a situation that looks fine on paper. Good job, decent relationship, stable environment. But something in your spirit feels off. That's not anxiety. That's discernment. God often stirs restlessness in your spirit to protect you from settling. That discomfort you feel, it's His whisper saying, "You're not supposed to build your home here. Trust the nudge. Don't ignore the warning." Sign 7, you were delayed, and something bad happened elsewhere. Have you ever been stuck in traffic and later found out there was a deadly accident on the road you were supposed to be on? Or you missed a bus, only to hear later that something went wrong? That wasn't bad luck. That was a divine interception. Psalm 91:11 says, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Sometimes protection looks like inconvenience, but you'll only understand in hindsight. Child of God, don't measure His love by what He gives. Also measure it by what He withholds. If you only knew what He was protecting you from, you'd be down on your knees saying thank you through tears. The heartbreak, the delay, the missed opportunity, the closed door, the lonely season. It wasn't punishment. It was protection. Comment below. Thank you, Lord, for the no's I didn't understand. And if this message brought clarity to your situation, share your story below. It might bless someone else. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for weekly content that lifts your spirit and aligns your walk with God's will. Until next time, stay anchored, stay obedient, and remember, if God kept it from you, it wasn't for you. He's not just saving you, He's shielding you.